Hi guys, I am back with an update on my tummy tuck and I want to show you guys how I compress. So currently I am 3 weeks post-op. Um, this These are my results at the moment. I don't have any draws on, but this is how I'm looking. I have been out of my faja for 2 days because I went to go get it taken in. So I am a bit swollen. I even have like some hard lumps right here that I have been massaging out. And I spent the last weekend in Atlanta and I was eating crazy and not really compressing. So I am looking a bit bloated. But this will all be fixed just by, getting back on my compression. As you can see, I still have bruising. I just got out the shower, so my boyfriend just massaged me. And the lumps are going away. You just have to constantly massage them. Even though it hurts, you want to really, press deep into there. For my scar, I have a silicone strip on underneath paper tape. My scar is healing so freaking well. You can hardly see it. Let me show y'all what I use. So when I get out the shower, the first thing I do, I massage this scar gel. The scar gel helps to soften the scar tissue. And you can't use this stuff until your scar is 100% closed. The mine is healed up. So I massage this in there. And then this is some silicone tape. It comes in a roll like this. I lay it flat over the scar and then I go over top of it with paper tape. If you don't have silicone tape, paper tape will also keep your scar flat and it will also help it heal flat. But I like to do both just because I wanted my scar to heal really well. And I have not been touching my belly button, but it's healing pretty well. Like I said, I've been eating so much salty food and I have not been eating the way I'm supposed to. So when I got out of surgery, I was probably like 190 something. Now I am 206 pounds. So I've gained a bit of weight because I haven't been eating right and I've been eating a lot of sodium and salty foods. But I'm starting back on a juicing diet to, kind of get the swelling out of the way because I'm tired of swelling. Honestly, you guys, I didn't start going through swell hell up until about last week, maybe. Yeah, probably last week or earlier, late last week. I just started swelling really, really crazy. But people say that happens that, you start to swell like that. But as you can see, I am healing pretty well. Ooh. Okay. So I'm about to go ahead on and put the legs in my faja. Let me get my panties first. Okay, so I'm about to put the legs in my faja, but I don't want to show my vagina, so I'll be right back, y'all. All right, here we go. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set up my camera so you can see get a better look at what I got going on. Here we go. That's better. Okay. So, as you can see, I have the faja on. Now, see this flap? He took in 2 inches on each side to make it tighter around my abdomen. Let me show you guys what my boyfriend massaged me with. So, of course, I'm still using Penetrex, and I still use the arnica gel, but I also use this this like lemon citrus oil that helps like soften and break up the fibers underneath the skin. And I don't do this myself because I can't take the pain myself, but when he does it, it's okay. So I just, you know, going around in a circle, try to break up that scar tissue. And then I massage with this twice a week. I usually start off with the frozen head. I keep it in the freezer, and I'll massage my areas, and then I'll go in with this head with the spikes on it, and then, you know, I'll do it like that, and then I go in with the heated. I'll end it with the heated massager, just to kind of like soothe all of the, I guess, trauma that I put to the areas. But it looks like my tape is lifting because I'm so hot. Sorry, y'all. Listen, you got to make sure your tape don't lift. So, and it's only lifting because I'm sweating, and I put that that Penetrex on there. So I just like to make sure that it's not gonna lift. So anyways, this is what I do right here. Make sure that is good. And you see I have this turned inside out. This is to prevent faja burns. And I'll pull it down. I'll show y'all. Now this faja is way smaller. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit my foams in here. But if I can, I will show y'all. Let me tell you, your coochie will be swollen. Make sure you find something to compress your coochie with. So I just pull this thing up like that. Cause honey, when I say he sold the fuck up out of this faja, baby, he sold this faja. I'm just gonna pull this down a little bit. Right now, I'm on the first hook again. I'm just gonna, I don't think I'll be able to actually get into my whatchamacallit. Now, ladies, y'all see how tight that is? He took 2 inches off on each side. Okay, so let me tell you. This right here is a major key also. You can take this and wrap this around. This is a 6-inch compression bandage. You can wrap it around like the top. It's supposed to be neater than that. I'm not gonna wrap it today because I feel like my faja needs to loosen up a bit before I compress too much, because one thing about having too much compression, you won't be able to sleep comfortably. Your back will start hurting. You'll feel like your body is constricted and you won't get any sleep. It'll be kind of like uncomfortable, painful. So I have to kind of get used to the new size of my faja before I can start adding extra compression. So I know that I won't be able to put my foams in and stuff today because it's going to feel too uncomfortable. I kind of want to put my ad board in, but we're not supposed to put the ad board in without the damn foams. Let me see. Because this ad board not only helps me to, I might can put the ad board in. Here we go. I might can fit this in. It keeps it flat though. It keeps your stomach flat. See, this part goes underneath the titties. All right. And then okay. So you know, the compression is key into how your body is shaped and how it looks after surgery. This thing is pretty tight. He really sewed it really well, as you can see. And I got this faja from a Colombian store in my city. I know a lot of girls suggest all these places in Miami. They be charging a whole bunch, $200 for a faja. I paid $125 for this faja. This is a stage 2 but it can provide high compression. You just have to get it taken in. You guys see, I could probably get into the second hook, but being that I just got this faja back, you don't want to put too much compression because you have to get used to it. You have to let it loosen up. Okay? Let's see. I'm getting back flat. So probably in a couple of days, I'll start adding my foams. Once my waist shrinks back down, you know, from being out of my faja for a couple of days. And then I'm going to show you how I compress my vagina. Because your vagina will be puffy after your tummy tuck. Yeah, I know I'm not about to be trying to get up into stage 2. Mind you, you guys, you're not supposed to wear the lipo board without the foam. The foam provides more compression and cushion under the board because the board is hard. See, it's like I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's definitely hard. But the fact that I'm not going to be able to fit the foams and I don't want my stomach creasing and stuff, I'm going to, you know, put that in there. I might actually put some extra compression at the top. It just depends on how I feel. It depends on how tight this is. Because I did tell him to take it all the way up. And he did. He took it in all the way up. But we have to see because I had visceral fat. Visceral fat is the fat that sits underneath your organs. So even when you get your tummy tucked, you might still have like a little bit of like swell or like flabbiness on your stomach. But that's because that's the fat that they couldn't remove. They can't even remove it with lipo because it covers your organs. You have to lose weight organically to get rid of visceral fat. Honey, this is a workout. He sold the fuck out of this damn bar. Shit. Like, goddamn. Sometimes I'll just see, hold on. I'll go to the third one on this last hook. Really on the last 2 hooks. So let me show you what I mean. Because you want your compression to be A1. Alright, so let me see if I can get like a better. Okay, so this is where we are. Oh. So this is where we are. This is day 1 of my faja being taken in. I have my life beater under here. A smooth beater, not one with ribs. Your skin is very malleable after surgery. And I'm going to show you guys how I compress my vagina because you can't see it, but it's puffy. So what I do is I like to get a clean rag and I'll fold it up into a thin little thing like that, a puff, right? And then you stick it right on top of the mons. You lay it flat, right? And then it should be sitting like that. You see, this is my this is the ad board and this is the rag underneath. And you pull it down a little bit and then you pull your panties over and that should hold it in place. And that'll provide that compression so that, you know, so that your coochie ain't fucking big as hell. But yeah, so this is how it is. If you had a BBL, always pull it up like that. But I'm very, very compressed. I feel secure. You feel so much better when you have your garment on. And yeah, this is how I compress. Like I said, if I was back in like the faja before it had gotten taken in, I would have my compression wrap at the top. That gives you that dip. Oh shoot. Okay. honey. Y'all can be a little bit more secure, but whatever. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, that gives you that dip. So you wrap it at the top, but you don't wrap it too tight. You can't wrap it too tight. You know, you wrap it like that, so it gives you that dip. And you can do that under or over the beater. It doesn't really matter. And then what I would do is I would take, so I take 2 foams and I put them, it really depends on what you're trying to get. Sometimes I put them like this, and then sometimes I put them like this. If I'm noticing that, like, I have, like, if, like, my laterals are trying to come in. I don't have laterals naturally. I have hips. You know, laterals start higher, and I never wanted laterals. So sometimes I'll put them like this to keep this area flat. So I put 2 on each side. I put 1 here, and then I'll put 1 here. Now I have 7 foams in all. So I put 1 here, 1 here. Then I'll put 1 here underneath both and put the ad board there, right? And then I will probably take the other 2 and I will fold them. I will put it directly under my titties, because what you'll find is that sometimes this area can be kind of like bulky or fat because it's not getting enough compression and the fluid can rise. So I'll put it there to provide extra compression. And then I'll probably put another folded one like right over top of the one on top of the ad board, or and put it right there just to, you know, extra compression. The more compression, the more snatched you're gonna look. Okay. Okay, we look good. Y'all, don't be scared of this healing process. It's not as bad as people make it seem. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster, you know. When my scar was looking crazy, like, it was kind of like swollen and looking crazy, and I didn't feel like my body was looking the way I wanted it to. So I was like, what the fuck? I feel like I butchered myself. But now I'm really happy with my results. My scar looks great. And yeah, I'm totally happy with my decision. I'm happy with my doctor. He did a great job. Just make sure you're not adding too much compression, because you will not get any sleep if you add too much compression, and that's not fun. I was out of my faja for the last 2 days, and y'all, that was the best sleep that I've had since I got home. So what I think is, if you want to sleep comfortably, you can limit the compression you sleep in. But as soon as you wake up, make sure you start adding your foams and stuff, so you'll spend most of the day in high compression. You can sleep in low compression, because, I mean, you know, if you want to get a good night's sleep. I haven't been able to, but that's up to y'all. What else did I want to talk about? Yeah, the healing process has been well. Just try to stay away from salts, y'all. Drink a lot of water. Massage yourself. Get massages. I haven't gotten any professional massages. When I was in Miami, I didn't want to. I'm glad that I didn't, because my body was so fucking sore. The lipo areas are still sore. My body still feels sore. I am walking straight. I know that a lot of people, after they get a tummy tuck, it takes them a while. But my doctor told me to walk up straight. He told me to stand up straight. So I made it a point to try to walk up straight as I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to kind of force your body to get straight, because if you don't, by the time your scar is healed up and you try to stand up straight, your scar is going to widen. It's not going to be a thin scar anymore. So you want to do it while the scar is still healing. That way, you know, the scar will stay the way it looks. It might rise a little bit. Mine didn't, but you don't want to do it once the scar is healed. You want to force yourself to walk up straight. While you're still healing, the more you walk, the sorer you'll get. When you first start walking up straight, you might find that you're able to walk up straight in the morning, but by the end of the day, you're back hunched over. That's fine. That's part of the process. Sooner or later, you'll be able to walk up straight, you know, for the whole day. It's a process. You have to give yourself time to heal. Give your core muscles that have been reattached and sewn together, you have to give them time to strengthen themselves. So, but other than that, man, I'm so happy. This was, like, definitely a life-changing decision. I feel so much more confident. Like, y'all, I was in Atlanta. I be wearing my damn tummy out. Listen, a bitch is out here looking like a bad bitch, and I love it. Like, I feel so much more confident. Like, I don't have any stretch marks on my stomach. I don't have this fucking pooch when I turn to the side. Like, my stomach is on flat, okay? It's on flat. I don't even care about the bruises still being on my side and my side still being kind of dark from the lipo. I don't give a damn. Okay, I've been wearing my stomach out, and I love it, so... Yep. Y'all go ahead, get your surgery. Don't be scared. Pray, prepare. Make sure you eating healthy, drinking a lot of water before your surgery so you can come out and your body will have a good reaction to your surgery and you'll heal properly. That's it. Other than that, y'all, I'm about to sign out. Let me know if you want another update. And I will probably show you guys my scar in a couple of weeks. Because it looks really good. I've actually shown it to a couple of people, and they're like, damn, you healing well. I am. Y'all, make sure you take care of yourself. Invest in yourself. Like, don't just have your surgery and don't want to, you know, do nothing. Like, buy the shit you need. And if you can't afford to get massages, massage yourself or have somebody massage you. Like, you know, like, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Period. Okay? Make sure you buy you some good scar gel and good scar strips, and you make sure you're taking daily self-care of your investment, period. This was a lot of money spent. And it's going to always be a lot of money spent because it costs money to take care of your investment. So spend it. Because you don't want to have a surgery and then you don't like the results and then you wishing that you had your old body. Because now you don't waste the money and now your mental is in a worse state than what you started in. So... whatever. But anyway, y'all, I'm signing out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want any more updates or if you have any questions, just drop them below and I'll answer them. Thank y'all. Bye.